Hi, I'm John Lewis of the Great Western Morris, and I'm going to run through what you need to know to be able to complete the jig Princess Royal. First, a demonstration. Okay, a demonstration, not a performance. I hope that you'll look at that, think about it, and if you're going to dance the jig, make it your own. Right, that was the solo version of the jig, but the jig is usually danced double, with two performers performing one after the other in a sort of competition. And that is how you'll see it in the demonstrations later. But before we break the dance down into its various components, let's have a look at a few examples of where it's come from in the past. The earliest example, filmed by Lionel Bacon in the 1930s, here we have Billy Wells performing Princess Royal. Cecil Sharp considered Billy Wells the source of the Bampton tradition, and it's not surprising that Lionel Bacon concentrated on him in this film. Unfortunately, he would have been in his mid-60s at this time. His much younger dancing partner doesn't attempt to emulate him in any way, but watches and then starts. But Lionel cuts him off. Later, Lionel does record two of the contemporary Bampton dancers doing the jig. But they seem constrained by space, and we don't get a clear picture of what the whole jig would have looked like. But it is interesting and easily recognized. They had the same problems with traffic in those days. Filmed by Roy Dommett in the mid-60s. Here's Bampton on May Day doing Princess Royal. Very recognisable. The style is not entirely consistent, but that's not unusual for Bampton dancers. We get the jig started a little way in, so we only really see the side step sequence and the slows. And they're not convinced that they get that right. But we do have the classic repeat of the final side step sequence, two dancers dancing together, but it breaks down. And finally, for the silent films, here we have Six of Great Western, Princess Royal tripled, dancing in Windsor in 1981. Performance is everything. We have two jig champions, multiple jig champions, dancing in this set of six. But the style has changed over the years. And if you care to, you will see significant differences in the way people danced 30 years ago than they do now. They all look quite different, but they are the same jig. History is important. The tune is old, turned up in the 1700s, and possibly named after Anne, the daughter of George II. But the Irish also claim the tune as one of those from the Irish harpist Carol Ann. Whatever, we'll break the dance down into its separate components, learning a bit at a time. Double foot up. 5, 6, 7, 8 hop. 1 hop, 2 hop, 3 hop, 4 hop, 5 hop, 6, 7, 8 hop. 1 hop, 2 hop, 3 hop, 4 hop, 5 hop, 6 hop, 7, 8 hop. Looking at this again, all the things you have to look out for. Be very positive with your arms. Be upright. Look forwards, never look down. What you want to convince people is that you know exactly what you're doing and you're very confident about delivering it. Now, looking at it from the side, exactly the same. 5, 6, 7, 8 hop. 1 hop, 2 hop, 3 hop, 4 hop, 5 hop, 6, 7, 8 hop. Watch where the hands go. Watch moving back and stopping. Half capers or step capers, as they're sometimes called. Very straightforward. Left foot, right foot hop, left foot, right foot hop, left foot, right foot hop. Think of it as a spring onto that left foot. Try not to trail it while you're in the air, trying to bring it up sharply. Left, right hop, left, right hop. You have 8 to do in all, so if we put them all together, left, right hop, left, right hop, left, right hop, left, right hop, left, right hop. If we slow this down, we can see what I mean by the two different ways of progressing forward. Here I'm just going vertically upwards And now I'm going to attempt that curve over onto the other leg. I'm not very good at it, I'm afraid. And there are plenty of better examples. But lifting your free leg at the back to give yourself more elevation is certainly a good idea. Bampton slow. Together, apart, left, hop, right. Together, apart, left, hop, right. Together, apart, left, hop, right. Try to make sure you don't stick your bum out. It's not a good look. Together, apart, step, hop, step. Together, apart, step, hop, step. The side step sequence. 4 open side steps in a figure 8 movement. The alternative movement is the Bampton long side step. 1 open side step with 2 single steps. Repeated to complete each loop of the figure 8. The cross steps. Weight on your right, 4 crossovers with your left, 3 crossovers with your right, 3 crossovers with your left, finished with an 8 count foot up. Taking this more slowly, you will see I use the heel to go down from the left foot, the toe from the right foot, then the heel from the left foot. But there are many variations, as you will see in the later examples, and all of them are correct. Well, that's the jig in bits. It's relatively bite-sized, and you can take a bit at a time. But of course, everybody learns differently. Some have an aptitude for taking in the whole dance, and that's how they remember it. Others will want to take it a piece at a time, but will only associate it with the music. Others, like me, will work on counts. How many beats? Where am I in the dance? It's up to you. And of course, it's up to you how you assemble the bits in the final jig. So let's look at the jig again with the elements subtitled in the order that I normally dance it. And here are audible cues. This time, double foot up. Side step. Cross step. Foot up. Half capers. Foot up. Side step. Cross step. Foot up. Slows. Foot up. Side step. Cross step. Foot up and finish. Well, how does this all work in practice? Well, I thought you might like a quick look at Great Western a couple of years ago. In Great Western, we require all the members to learn the Princess Royal jig, as we often use it in performance, particularly getting the audience to participate. Anarchy often reigns in the side, and there are very specific variations, particularly in the cross steps in this dance, as you can see.
They're going to join in as well. Time. One more.
But what does it look like in performance? Well, out of the many examples on YouTube, I've picked out 3. Not at random, but they give a good variety of not only the styles, but the way you can actually put the jig together. Molten Men, Thaxted 2018, doing Bampton as a double step jig, but in essence it's exactly the same. A great performance showing enormous confidence and competence in the dance, filling the space that they have available to them and really entertaining the crowd. We should of course note the contribution made by the musician and the full in the performance. The music was particularly good. Another great version of Princess Royal, this time the single step with wavers, danced with wonderful elevation and great vigour, and even with its own comic elements. Note they're using the long sidestep sequence in their chorus. And the jig, dance to the space you've got. adapted with precision and performed with enormous fun. But the great thing about jigs is they don't have to be done in a formal setting. Just watch this. This is one of my all-time favourite versions of the jig, seen at the Marlborough Ale, full of improvisation, full of fun, and great for the audience. There is always audience participation. If you're having fun, you can project that to everyone. There are notes that go with this, and there is music. The music was provided by my very good friend Dave Hubbard. He recorded it some years ago, and it's available on MP3 and in ABC, MIDI, and on manuscript. There will be links to these. It was fun putting this together. I had to learn a lot of new skills. But it just goes to show you can do it at any age. And I look you all in the eye and say, if you get the chance, get out there and dance.